Welcome to Sphere Finance. I am Pricetime and you're watching Sphere TV. In this video, I'm going to show you how Dystopia works on the Polygon network to generate yield for its users. But first, over 38% of you watching are not subscribed. So if you end up enjoying the video and haven't already, subscribe. It helps support the channel, and by ringing the bell, you will automatically be notified when we create new content. Shout out to the over 61% of you who are subscribed. You know who you are, and thank you. Dystopia is a new, decentralized exchange on the Polygon network based on Curve, but with improved incentive mechanisms for its users. Low fees and deep liquidity on Polygon allow for fast, cheap, and low slippage swaps, meaning you get to keep more of your money when swapping. There are currently 6 different tabs on Dystopia, not including the link to the home page. You can also connect your wallet here and switch your wallet provider if desired. There is also both a day and night theme. The first and most widely used tab is the Swap tab. This is where you can exchange one token for another. Simply click on the icon to select the token from the scroll down menu, or search the token by typing the name or pasting its address. Click it to add it to the swap menu. Repeat this process for the next token. For convenience, you can click the down arrow in the middle to switch the from and to tokens, where in this example, you are now switching from Matic to Sphere. You can enter the desired amount or click max to use the maximum amount of your tokens in the swap. Please be advised to never use max when using Matic like I did here, because on the Polygon network you will always need leftover Matic to pay for gas fees. You will see the price impact, which will be very low once rewards start and more liquidity is added to Dystopia, the price info between the two tokens, the swap route, and the slippage, which you can adjust. Slippage is the highest percentage of your swap that you are willing to pay in order to perform the swap. Deeper liquidity means lower slippage and therefore more money kept for you. Finally, once you are satisfied, you can swap, which will open your wallet to confirm the transaction. Next up is the liquidity page. Let's spend a few minutes here to orient ourselves. Right away, you'll notice a list of liquidity pools and can scroll through the pages of liquidity pairs. You can also search for a token. This is important if you want to check and see the depth of liquidity that a token has before swapping it. You can see the pool tokens, your wallet balance, your pool amount if you've created the LP tokens but haven't yet staked them, your staked amount if you choose to stake your LP tokens, the total pool amount, which is important because it shows you the total amount of liquidity within the pool. And remember, more liquidity means lower slippage when swapping, means you keep more of your money while swapping. And the total amount of LP actually staked. Don't worry, I'll cover LP staking in just a few minutes. You can also see whether the pool is volatile or stable. This will be important when you add liquidity, but there is an easy way to not have to worry about this. So let's say that you want to add liquidity so that you can stake it and start earning rewards, which is the whole point of Dystopia. You can click the Add Liquidity button on the top left, however, this requires that you input everything manually. So instead, to make things much easier, let's go back to the main liquidity page and search for the tokens that you want to add liquidity for. Say that you have equal parts USD Plus and USDC that you want to stake in the stable pool to earn a high yield on stablecoins. You can search for USD Plus, and once you've identified the correct liquidity pool, you can use the Manage button to deposit into the pool. This will auto-generate the correct deposit information. When you deposit, it must be an equal relative value of both tokens, and you cannot deposit more than you actually have in your wallet. When you are satisfied, you can either deposit and stake or just deposit LP. Deposit LP means that you will deposit your liquidity, and in exchange, you will receive LP tokens that you can then use elsewhere. If you deposit and stake, on the other hand, you will deposit your liquidity, and Dystopia will automatically also stake your LP tokens to start receiving rewards from Dystopia. Rewards will be visible in the Rewards tab and are in the form of the DYST or DIST token. You can claim your DIST rewards at any time. To withdraw your liquidity, simply navigate back to the liquidity pool, click Manage, and then switch to the Withdraw tab. You'll want to make sure that you first claimed all of your rewards from this pool before either unstaking and withdrawing or unstaking. If you only unstake, your LP tokens will be unstaked from the rewards and returned to your wallet as LP tokens. If you unstake and withdraw, your LP tokens will be unstaked from the rewards and then automatically be converted back into the original 2 tokens that you deposited. In this case, equal parts USD Plus and USDC. If for some reason you unstake your LP and have the LP tokens and then later wish to withdraw them, that option to withdraw the LP tokens to redeem to USD Plus and USDC in equal parts will be available down here at the bottom. And that is how you provide liquidity and stake your LP tokens to start receiving DYST rewards. In addition, you can now take those DIST rewards and use them to earn additional yield. This next part does get a little more complicated, but I'll do my best to walk you through it step by step. After claiming your DIST rewards, you can go to the VEST tab to lock your DIST into an NFT that gives you voting power on Dystopia. Click Create Lock and you will have the ability to create your VE NFT or Vote Escrowed NFT. Note that you can lock your DIST for 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, or 4 years. Each time lock tier gives you a higher amount of voting power per DIST locked, with 4 years giving you the most bang for your buck. The locked positions are NFTs to allow a single wallet the ability to own more than 1 lock, and also allows those locks to be traded or deposited as collateral to obtain loans, providing greater capital efficiency to the system. Locked balances are also cumulative, so each lock contributes to your overall VE NFT balance when voting. Speaking of which, once you've locked your DIST and created a VE NFT, you can then go to the Vote tab. This is now where you can cast your votes on different liquidity pools using your VE NFTs. After voting on a liquidity pool, you will start to earn from the swap fees of that pool, and you will earn an additional small amount of DIST tokens. Voting is very important because it increases the DIST rewards of the pool that you voted on. So more votes means more DIST for liquidity providers to that pool, means more people will be interested in staking liquidity there, creating a positive feedback loop to generate deep incentivized liquidity. And again, deep liquidity means less slippage when swapping, means you get to keep more of your money when swapping. Let me give you an illustration to see a big picture view of how this all works. After you deposit liquidity and stake it as shown in this video, you will start earning DIST rewards. That is one source of revenue from Dystopia. If you then take your DIST rewards and lock them as VE NFTs, also as shown in this video, you will gain voting power. You can then use that voting power to vote on the liquidity pool that you deposited and staked liquidity into. This allows you to start earning swap fees from that pool as another source of revenue. In addition, by voting on the liquidity pool, the DIST rewards from that pool will increase. This creates a positive feedback loop to attract more and more liquidity from other users into the pool to earn more and more rewards. Hence, incentivized deep liquidity. If that wasn't enough revenue, Dystopia also has a bribe system where users can literally pay others through bribes to vote on liquidity pools. further driving the positive feedback loop of more liquidity and more rewards. Bribes are instantly redeemable after voting. Finally is the whitelist. This is where users with at least 0.2% of the total dist supply can add a token of their choosing to receive rewards. This allows new projects to join Dystopia for its increased liquidity and profits. Now, what if there was a way to lock your dist for the maximum voting power, but for a fraction of the time lock, and receive even more rewards in the process? That is exactly what Penrose achieves, but more on that in another video. Also, don't forget that Sphere Finance is already positioned to take the lead in the Dystopia and Penrose voting wars thanks to its significant voting power in both of them, giving Sphere the ability to enhance incentivized liquidity within its ecosystem and generate multiple streams of revenue for the Sphere treasury and ultimately for Sphere holders. Now listen, that was a ton of information. Even if you're only understanding a small percentage of what I'm sharing with you, that is okay. This is an entirely different paradigm from traditional finance, and there is a lot to learn. Active participation and baby steps are key to building your understanding, and we're here to help. Please ask questions and keep taking action because it is well worth it. The best place to reach out for help or contact us is through the Sphere Finance Discord. The link is in the description below, as well as links to the official website and other useful links, including for Dystopia and Penrose. You can also leave a comment below with your question, and we will do our best to help educate you and the community. After all, this video and channel is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. I'll continue to post updates and informational videos about Sphere Finance, so be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out. Click the link on screen now to watch another video. Thanks for watching, and always remember that you matter for who you are.